mid. It's a very strong setup for them.
Carrigan with the AWP on short, looking for any kind of opening here for FaZe Clan, but Greyhound are being very stoic, very disciplined. They're not rotating around the map, they're not pushing for information. They know that they have the advantage here and they don't need to be doing anything. They're just waiting for FaZe Clan to come to them, and it's two already still waiting on the B site. Gratisfaction shuts down Carrigan. The perfect line once again being held by the AWP from New Zealand. He will be dropped by Exist, but there is still a player on that B bomb side, and the rotation coming across from Urcast. However, Exist, oh, he's come up absolutely massive for FaZe Clan. That's 3 kills, 14 seconds on that timer, but the bomb will go down for FaZe, and now Greyhound very susceptible in this round as they need to make a 2 versus 2 retake work in their favor, but Dexter has lurked out from the window. He's finding an angle on the players. Rain is aware of it, and now it's just Dick Stacey in the 1 versus 2. He's been having a fantastic game, but it's not going to be enough now as Exist shuts down a fantastic round.
Attention away, but JW, of course, still coming through the smoke to his death, and that should seal the pistol round. Bomb planted for Catwalk as well. That's a nice follow-up headshot. All of a sudden, a one-on-one, and Lekr0 can do it! He does! It's miraculous that he's got a kit, he's got time, and he pulls it out of nothing.
They just simply haven't had players pushing out, so...
That's why I was wondering if someone had dropped it or if there was a kill that happened in that position, because G2 obviously had no idea when they were rotating into those lower tunnels. They would have never done that if they knew the bomb was just casually chilling at that corner. Lekr0 is going to get the plant. We were just saying we were missing out on some of these clutch opportunities in the post plants. Well, we've got one now.
Dust2 always seems to give us quite the show when it comes to this. To deny G2 getting towards map point, bear in mind 15, it's a best of 3. Lekr0 is the man in the way. Can he shatter the dreams? He does get a glimpse, and that might be all he needs. He goes for the 1 tap, the 2, and that is what he wants. Brilliant accuracy coming out from Lekr0. This guy is that connected.
This is a wild round. This is just a brawl. G2 and Fnatic just exchanging punches down the stretch here. It's like a Rocky movie. And JW is going to transition over through the window. There's the kill, a one-on-one. NBK with 3 HP. And this is when you really do get a little nervous if you're NBK saying, how am I possibly going to win this one? JW is going for the long play, though.
Ooh.
He's going to completely disappear from the map and wrap around, and NBK is going to be so confused. But if he ever realizes this, like, NBK can get into such a strong position, right? This is just the last play you'd expect out of JW.
But NBK is a smart player. We'll see when that timing hits in his head.
No kind of intelligence can read this play. I'm telling you that right now.
Right now, it's done. He expected CT, it wasn't the case, it was over by a ramp. JW is good to go, but what an insane round.
As soon as MVK dies, he probably just puts his hands in the air. He's like, why has he done that? Why has he gone all the way around?
You've made a weird choice, JW.
Yes,
and it's worked.
It's worked out for you. Control it. The nerves strike, and so does Golden.
Yeah, that really got away from him. We've got 40 seconds left in this round. You can see FaZe quite stoic in approach. That's going to be the gift there. JW doesn't miss those. Gifted the chance, now the springboard towards B could happen. 2 players quickly respond back, however. We do have Mixwell coming back through, and Apex isn't far off. So again, this isn't a free gift of a site. That's good work from JW, though. When it matters, he seems to deliver, and now it's Apex trying to keep this one together, but it's just slipping through his fingertips. JW, again, the headliner of this round, with 15 seconds, bombs to be planted, and Kenny... I wouldn't be challenging JW right now. He's on it. He's feeling hot about this, and oh, he's coming in for the knife!
Oh, no way!
Absolute filth from JW. Just the one-man band completely destroys anything that G2 are building. Any confidence they might have had has just been shattered.
Yeah, some liquid laughter as well from him right at the end as he gets that shank in.
Why have we taught you these phrases?
I don't know. It's all downhill from here. This is
3 rounds in their favor. Otherwise, they will be reset on the eco after this.
They absolutely do, and I mean, the individual performance has definitely brought them this far, and some more other impressive things they've been doing have definitely benefited them so far. Out comes the smokes and the Molotovs, and this is going to be a brawl in middle here.
Yeah, Liaz as well as Hats going to be ready for this brawl. The counter-incendiary grenades come out. Hats comes out superior, and he's got the support of Liaz as well, which means Automac and FNS instantly go down. Now a second wave of the attack coming forward. Liaz is going to be caught off guard as Rush is going to be counter-boosted up. A 3-on-3 now as Tarek also open up to the B bomb side as Al says, trying to transition out. It's explosive from Cloud9. It catches Order off by surprise, and that's what I'm talking about. They took too much for granted after getting the 2 opening picks. Cloud9 take them by surprise, and all of a sudden what could have been a very good round from Order is now an absolute disaster as Cloud9 make their way back into the half.
Order look very, very prepared for what Cloud9's throwing at them so far in this game. I think, you know, they had a pretty good idea.
As he makes his way to 9, two members here. He finds one. Sicko just going to be trying to buy time right now, just dancing around the broken wall. Rush is watching the line. Beautiful flick coming out from Rush. They're sticking the defuse right now, but no one's covering him. They can't get the kill. Rush, you can't be doing this. You're absolutely insane. Now down to a one-on-one. Imagine's just going to tap it once, and Rush, he's just going to let it reset before he peeks in. Imagine has to stick it. Rush, he's going to peek in. He's going to get the 1-on-4. Ridiculous stuff coming out from Rush, and look how cool.
And outduels the rifles. Oh my goodness, though, that was still phenomenal regardless. And Sicko has the AWP, he's homing down the angle. He's not content with 2, but he is going to fall, and now it's Rops. 1v2 up in apartments. He was so good here on the CT side. He has to roll back into the glory days on the T side. It's not meant to be. Glaive finishes him off 16-9 for Astralis. As you said, Henry, they managed to lock it in here. The double AWP's not enough. As it finds 2. And outduels the rifles. Oh my goodness, though, that was still phenomenal regardless. And Sicko has the AWP, he's homing down the angle. He's not content with 2, but he is going to fall, and now it's Rops. 1v2 up in apartments. He was so good here on the CT side. He has to roll back into the glory days on the T side. It's not meant to be. Glaive finishes him off 16-9 for Astralis. As you said, Henry, they managed to lock it in here. The double AWP's not enough. Through from Zipex, he mops up 2. Damage done on a Sneaker. Who's going to win this? Zipex gets it done. The hat trick from him at the very end, and Astralis staggering up 8-1.
Try the fact, no, Zion has finally spotted out APOC, and that MP9 is an absolute laser beam. It's all down to Sterling now on a 1-3. At the very least, brings it back down to a 1-2. But Zion still has an MP9, a CZ in the hands of Zeph. Sterling trying to get the spray down. Zeph can't land the shots with the CZ, trying to shoulder peek right at the fire. But Sterling decides to whip out the CZ of his own. He will be able to complete the 1-3 clutch. Chiefs will be able to.
Many times you need to create chaos and give them a different look that they haven't seen before if you're going to have any opportunity at winning.
Yep, and APOC, I mean, 2 low HP members. Solo's got the AWP, so he knows where the opponent is and is able to get the trade. Planning out the open, very, very brave coming out from Solo, but he'll be afforded the bomb plant. He also hears Sterling rotating in from Nana with the AWP. It's just going to be the one-shot kill. Sterling not reacting to the scope. Tuck's not busting out through the smoke fast enough. He's still crawling up. It's Solo! He's going to peek out with the AWP and complete the 1-3 clutch. That is vintage Solo coming out.
Round at this point, Sir can go absolutely huge as he holds towards the vent. Yeah, Cirque, everyone talks about him. Here we go. Oh, what is that shot?
Oh, God, no.
3.
No!
Surely there's no way! Cirque is a beast, Henry!
That's absolutely